Good evening and welcome to the opening round of the UKSR PCUP League live from Interlagos. Now, if you're wondering, you've just joined us and you're wondering what the drivers are doing, they are going up on a photo opportunity. They've all been asked to conform onto the grid so the administrator, Matty Wild, can get a photo Pez style to basically be able to use in the race. So there you go. That's why they're all lined up. It's basically a photo opportunity for commercial use of every single car currently in this PCUP League. Now we have 34 cars currently on track. No chance of getting the GT Freezer doing this. No, mate. It could be quite manic. So as you can see, guys, we have got my normal producer Tyler Oldham in chat at the moment. Tyler's feeling a bit under the weather, so can't join me for this evening. So you've got the benefits of just me this evening, clicking away like a madman to control everything and all of it and trying to catch all the action. So that's going to be an interesting one. Leah Murray, welcome in. Hope you are well. Now, I hope everybody's good and they're all having fun this evening. Hope you've had a good day. I have had a very busy day today. It's been absolutely chaotic and it's going to be a very busy week for me. I cannot say any more at this moment in time, but it's going to be an absolute manic weekend. And yeah, you're going to hear me a lot. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so if you don't follow me on Twitter, guys, you can follow me over at jparfit12. And don't forget to follow the UK Sim Racing community at UK Sim Racing _ as well. Okay, so you can follow us all on Twitter. Now, as you say, we're in Brazil. We're in Interlagos. What more can you ask for apart from PCUPs at Interlagos? I cannot think of anything else. You can. It's fine. Say it. Okay, guys. Well, here we go. An announcement from me is basically on Sunday, okay, I am doing a real world commentary event in Rower karting circuit up in Cumbria. So I've got a 6-hour travel on Saturday. Basically for a production company. There's 5 of us going up from the production team, cameraman, presenter, commentator, interviewer, and loads more. All of us are all joining up there. There's basically 5 of us up there going up for the event. So it will be my first debut in real world commentary. So that's going to be absolutely epic. And it is a karting event. And there are races every 12 minutes. So I get the opportunity to talk my fastest. Love it. Every 12 minutes there'll be a new session of karts on track. So if anybody lives around Rora in Cumbria, come and see me. If anybody is, there or thereabouts, come and see me. And if anybody wants to watch the broadcast, you are able to. Now, I believe Chris Edisford has got the link to the broadcast. If not, I can link it. So, Chris, if you do have the link to the broadcast, that would be absolutely amazing. Sunday morning, 10 o'clock, you'll see me live. It's a very early start, guys. I have to be at the track for 7:30. But if anybody's got the opportunity to watch, then, come and have a look. Come and see me, okay? So there you go. If you're up near Row Circuit, you can come and see me. That would be absolutely amazing. So the cars are away. Now, we've got about 5 minutes of practice, so we've got just enough time to have a chat. Seriously, big congrats, dude. Best of luck. Thank you very much there, Leah Murray. Good luck, James. You got this. I'm really hoping I have. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And Chris, congratulations. So proud of you. Thank you very much indeed. I am going to have an absolute awesome day. It's going to be a massive experience for me having all of these people around me when normally it's just me and Tyler. If not, it's just me. So there you go, guys. There's the link in chat where you can be able to watch it at 10 o'clock on Saturday. So please come along. Click up, let me know you're in chat. I'm not sure I'll be able to read chat. I don't think that's my job. I think that will be somebody else's job who will tell me what is said. I'm pretty sure in my ear. So that won't be my job to monitor chat. I think somebody else is on that for me. So anyway, that's enough about me and my adventures into the real world commentary scene, which I cannot wait for, guys. I've got to be honest. I'm so excited, and I wouldn't have been able to do it with the support of you guys at the UKSR. You've all been absolutely amazing, and all the other leagues that I work with, you've all been absolutely incredible. I cannot wait. It's been amazing, and yeah, I've just got nothing but love for the UKSR community. You know, you've all been amazingly supportive of me since I started on my journey May last year. So nearly a year I've been in the UKSR Discord community doing commentary. Absolutely crazy. Where has that time gone? Right. Anyway, back to this evening. So what have we got lined up for you tonight? Well, as you can see, and as I've specified, we've got 34 cars on track currently. Okay. So format. First format will be in about 3 minutes time, we're going to be starting qualifying. Okay. We will have a 12-minute qualifying session. Now, after that, we will have a 15-minute sprint race with half points. And qualifying will determine that grid, okay? So qualifying will determine the grid for the sprint race. 15 minutes. So first we'll get 25. Second we'll get 20 points. Third, 18. Fourth, 16. Fifth, we'll get 14, 12, 10, 8, all the way down to 15th. So if you're in the top 15, you will score points. In the 30-minute feature race, okay? And the grid is determined by the sprint race finishing results with the top 8 inverted. So if you're in first, you will go to 8th, okay? So there you go. So if you're in first, you will go to 8th. Now, in the main race, in the 30-minute feature, it is 50 points for the winner. Second will get 40. Third will get 35. Fourth will get 32. And fifth will get 30. Now, below that, 28, 26, 24, 22, all the way down. And if you finish in 30th, you get 1 point. Okay, so there you go. I think that's a bit of a bargain. You get points all the way down to 30th position. So there's only 4 drivers tonight which won't get points, unfortunately, in the sprint race. Now, there you go. That sums that up. That's the point system, okay? Let's get into the schedule. So, tonight, we are here, Interlagos. Absolutely cracking circuit. I love Interlagos. It's probably one of my favourite circuits in any car to drive. I've even looked at taking the W12 round here, and it's absolutely incredible. I just love this circuit in general. As we see Mr. Chris Hitchin go flying off the side. Now, how do I know it's Chris? How do I completely know it is Mr. Chris Hitchin? Well, you know it's Chris Hitchin due to the fact that he has got this amazing bright livery this evening. There is Chris. Look at that. Could not get any pinker even if he wanted to. And around he goes in the PCUP. Okay, so on the 7th of April. So get your diary out, guys. You should have your diary out, ready to go. On the 7th of April, we are at Sebring. The bumpy aerodrome that is Sebring. We are there on the 7th of April. Oh, there goes Chris Hitchin. Bye, Chris. I'm not quite sure where he's off to. I guess didn't quite get out of the way quick enough. Before he just went up into the air. So that was quite epic. Evening, Si. Hope you're well. Perfect timing. No reason I'm here to watch Chris put it in the wall. Well, or in the air. So there you go. That's Chris Hitchin putting it up in the air for us. Okay, so on the 21st of April, guys, we are at Road America. That will be round 3. Okay. On the 5th of May, we are at the famous Red Bull Ring. Absolutely epic circuit. I cannot wait for that. I love the Red Bull Ring. Round 5, we are at the Hockenheim Ring on the 19th of May. So please get this in your diary. 19th of May. 2nd of June, we finish off at Alton Park International. Okay, so that will be an absolutely stellar job. Now, if you're wondering why you can't hear the cars, it's because I was talking and I've got it in silent. So I will stick the cars on very shortly for you to hear, okay? So any questions, guys? I hope you've all understood the format as we see car number 48, which is Jus Baumeister, and car number 42 there decide that they were going to come together. Unfortunately for them, that's not a good idea. That's Richard Simner. Okay, so we are entering qualifying now. So any further questions, please let me know, and I will try my best to answer them for you. Okay, here we go. Right. Don't forget, guys, as well, if you are here for the first time, please hit that follow button. We have a follow goal of 330 this evening, so please hit that follow button, okay? We're on 320 currently at the moment. Now, Death Hourglass, one of the best commentators on iRacing. Thank you very much. Much love to you. As I say, the link is in chat if you missed my announcement about where I am on Sunday. Mateus Bezerra, welcome in. Maddie Wild, hope you're well. It's Bentley. Can't miss Chris, as proved by that crash. Nope. Clearly just gone straight up in the air. And Chris Edisford repping the admin team well. Well, he's definitely flying. Get it? Never mind. Bad joke. Sorry. It's early in the evening. You know, not really got into it. But there you go. Oh, isn't it even worse when you sit here and entertain yourself and you laugh at your own jokes? That's just terrible. I don't know what's going on. So we've got Hughes Balmister live on track at the moment. He's on his outlap, as you can see at the top left. 12 minutes. Oh, my dearie me. 2 seconds, guys. Right, excuse me while I had to get a drink. Now, who do we have in this league tonight? Well, some of the names you might recognise, some of the names you might not. No, it's not open quali. Okay, so we've got Hughes Balmister. Hughes we know as a LMP2 in the ESS on a Thursday night. Okay, so Hughes is here. Let's run through the names you might know. Jacob Robotham is in the Discord. He's currently does all my editing for me as well for my videos, so that's absolutely amazing. Heiko Enzinger, you may recognise from the F1 race with him and Chris Hitchin, who's also here tonight. They took each other out at the Red Bull Ring on the final corner of the F1 League. Very spectacular. If you haven't seen it, you know, please head to YouTube. It is on there. Or you can see it as well, I believe, is actually on my website of jamesparfit.co.uk, so you can head to there. Chris Hitchin, Richard Simnar, we all know, Kevin Wesley Burt from the GT3s. Who else? Stuart Brown, we recognise. Ollie Pimley, Austin William Campbell, Johnny Alaya are all here as well. Some of the names you might not recognise: Mark Johnson, Colin Patterson, Rob Sanford, Gordon Ramsay. Now, I have asked if that's the chef, Gordon. Oh, there is Silent Racer, Heiko Enzinger's wife. She is in chat this evening as well, as she always is. Much love to you. Thank you very much for jumping in. Absolutely incredible. So, Sai, be nice. Yeah? You got Heiko's wife in chat. Okay? So, be careful. Sam Colgrave is here. Austin Gratorek, Simon Bamber, Neil Bamber. Both the Bambers are here. Dan Blackwell, Steve Hughes, Chris Hitchin, as I said earlier, Ollie Pimley, Johnny Alaya, Calvin Chu, Gary Horsley, Mikey Pollard, Mark Collicott, Richard Jepp, Oliver Cowendine, Callum Roby. There's loads of people from the UKSR Discord. At the moment, though, we have James Parker, who is live. He's currently sitting in pole position, as you can see on the left-hand side of your screen there. That is the time and tell. James Parker is in first place. Austin William Campbell is in first. Now, that has all changed. Mikey Pollard has gone and popped it on pole on a 1:33.9. Absolutely stellar lap from Mikey Pollard there. Cannot wait to see what he can do. I'm dead excited to see how this race goes this evening. I think it's going to be one of them races, guys, that we're going to remember for a very, very long time. And I cannot wait for that. Okay, so Mikey Pollard currently on pole position. Gary Toole has gone into second on a 1:33.91. So I think if you're around about low 134s, 133s, you're looking at being in the top 10 at this moment in time. Stuart Brown is currently on 7th place. Austin William Campbell's now down to 5th. He's been pipped by Richard Simnar on a 134.16. to Austin William Campbell's 134.36. Okay. Jake gets carried. Big Bad Burke in 7th. Yes. No. Kevin Wesley Burke is down in 21st, my man. 21st place at the moment. But as I say, don't recognise Rob Sanford. No, I mean, Heiko has to watch out. Oh, yeah. Watch out, Silent Racer's on her way to you, Si Anthony, so be careful. I hope Jacob has a good one. Yes, me too as well. It's going to be absolutely amazing. As I say, if you are a first-time viewer, hit that follow button. And please see if we can get past our goal of 330 followers this evening. Okay, so 330 followers this evening. Now, Austin William Campbell is back out on track We'll see what Austin can do. He's currently in third place. Currently in third. Richard Simnar is fast. Yes, he is. He's in fourth at this moment in time. Craig Tillotson has taken an adventure off track. Surprise, surprise. There's a few others as well. Ollie Pimley's been off. Chris Hitchens off. Simnar's been off. Let's see if we can catch up with the Richard Simnar incident. Here he goes around the last corner down into Junkao before that going up to the start-finish straight. And there goes Richard Simnar. Now, what happened to the admin that we all know as Love is Chris Hitchin. Ooh, Chris has gone around there as well. So that's Chris Hitchin going round on the qualifying. Craig Tillotson has also been round as well. So, yeah, Austin William Campbell on this run up the start-finish straight is now currently on a 1:33.94. He's broken the 1:33s. He's gone ahead of Richard Simnar. Not quite. He's about 1/10 slower than Gary Toole, so there's not a lot in it. Now, I know when we talk about timings, guys, you kind of all sit there thinking, oh, what does he mean? What does it mean? Like, 1/10 is nothing. 1,000th of a second is nothing, okay? So, literally, it's barely a click of your fingers, okay? So, one overrun of the brake pedal, one hitting the throttle too early. That's kind of what we're talking about, okay? So, there you go. So, currently down in 10th place is Hugh Spalmeister. He's on a 1:34.42. Up in 5th is a 1:34.08. So, that is literally 0.36 of a second separates the top between 5th and 10th currently, and there's currently less than a second separating the first all the way down. Actually, guys, that's going to break down all the way down to 19th place is less than a second. 19th place is less than a second. That is absolutely incredible. 19th is Joe Newman. He's on a 1:34.83. Up front is Richard Simnar on a 1:33.87. So that is absolutely incredible. Look at the times, guys, on your left-hand side of your screen. That is absolutely mental. What is happening? Now, let me see if I can put the best times up. If people are going to clip it and want to have a look at the best times, there is the best times currently. 1:33.87 down to 15th. And that is absolutely incredible. There is literally nothing between them and the top 19. That is insane. Okay, so this is going to be one close actioned race, guys. It's now broken. I'd like to point out as well, it's now all the way down to 20th. 20th position, and it's a second. 20th position, and it is 1 second between them all. Be prepared, guys. This is going to be absolutely mental. Absolutely mental. Cannot wait. Currently, as you can see, Richard Simnar has popped it on pole on a 1:33.87. That was his last lap out. Okay, so 1 second between all the way from first right the way down to Joe Newman down in 20th position. So that is absolutely incredible. Okay, so this is going to be one heck of a time. I put a 1:31 in earlier. Did you? Okay. Well, you're on a 1:33.87 at the moment, so let's see what happens. David Larson, welcome in. Chris Hitchin, I'm at the bottom. Yeah, Chris, you're down in 30 seconds. You need to get in the top 30 to score points in the feature, and you need to get in the top 15 to score points in the sprint race. Richard Simnar, shocker. As we can see there, Richard Simnar playing nice early on. Quit Nick, Triple XL, much appreciated for that follow. Thank you very much there, guy, as well. So if you are here, we are on a follow goal of 330. If you can hit that follow button, that would be absolutely amazing for us here at the UKSR Discord community. Oh, dearie me. Oh, don't. Give you all the drivers. Oh, You have to bear with me on that one, mate. I have to do some adjustments to the SDK file. Let me see if I can get that done in time. The problem is I'll have 40 drivers going across the screen. It'll look a little bit messy. So I normally only have the top 15. Given 2 secs. I am currently looking for it now in the SDK system. Oh, where is it? He says openly. Cannot find where it is on the timing tower. Right, bear with. I've got a funny phone. I know where it is. I can only go to 34. So let's see. There you go. That's down to 31st position. All right. As I say, it looks really scrappy, so I generally don't have them all on there. But I'll put up the best times for you all the way down to 31st. That's as low as we can get it with the current size of the screen. All right, so there you go. Stixie, what are the colours on the right of positions? They are their iRacing colours, which, to be fair, we can take them off if they confuse you. SCREO99, best I got was a 125, but was on a 360 remote. Okay, so here is Heat 1, guys. I am going to take the timing tower back to 15, all right? Partly because it just looks really scrappy. Let's have a look at the grid position. It's going to be a speed grid, guys. I've got about 40 drivers to show, okay? So bear with me. So in first, we've got Richard Sidner. In second, Mikey Pollard. In third, Gary Toole. Fourth, Austin William Campbell. Fifth, Austin Greatorex. Sixth, James Parker. Seventh, Neil Bamber. Eighth, Simon Bamber. Ninth, Mark Johnson. Okay, he's in 9th. 10th, Johnny Elia. 11th, Hughes Balmeester. 12th, Calvin Chew. 13th, Stuart Brown. 14th, Gordon Ramsay. 15th, Dan Blackwell. 16th, Sam Coggrave. 17th, Colin Patterson. 18th, Steve Hughes. 19th, Jacob Robotham. 20th, Joe Norman. 21st, Richard Jepp. Alex Price. Heiko Inzinger in 23rd. Oliver Cowardie, 24th. Rob Sanford, 25th. Ollie Pimley. 26th, Callum Roby, 27th. Kevin Burke, 28th. Michael Rowe, 29th. Gary Horsley, 30. Kerry Tilliston, 31. Mark Collicott, 32. Patrick Fulgener, 33. And Chris Hitchin at the back of the grid in 34th position, and I don't want that. I want that. And there you go. That is the fastest ever grid I've ever been through. Okay. Whew. So there you go. Do 26. I'm not too sure what that will look like. We can have a look. I've only do 15 because it's top 15 that score points. Yeah, it's a bit full on. If it takes up a lot of your screen, let me know. It is still above the logo. Just, I think. So we are still above the logos at the bottom of the screen. So that's always good. Actually, I can give them a little bit of a wiggle while I'm here as well. So if you see them miraculously move, it's not your eyes, it is me. All right. So we are waiting for Kevin Wesley Burt, Michael Rowe, Gary Horsley, Craig Tilliston, Mark Collicott, Patrick Fulgener, and Chris Hitchin to get on the grid. These guys, I don't actually think are going to make it because there is going to be less than basically 5 minutes. Here we go. Green flag. Richard Simnar on pole. Interlagos, buckle up, because we very shortly are going to be green. There we go. Simnar's on his way through. Greatorex has passed Austin William Campbell. Mikey Pollard in second. Gary Toole in third. Austin Greatorex in fourth place at the moment as they head through the centre S's. There's a one off wide there. Richard Simnar leads them all the way through. Pollard in second. Toole in third. Austin Greatorex is up 1 in fourth. Simon Bamber up 3. Simon Bamber's made an absolute stellar start. He's currently in 5th place. That's car number 912. Oh, there's an incident at the back. There's a few incidents at the back. I believe that's Joe Newman. We will have a look in a minute. We will follow this all the way through. Oliver Cowardie has had a crash. Stuart Brown's off. Heiko Inzinger's off. Ollie Pimley's crash. Stuart Brown is off the track as well. We will have another look at the start from the chopper. Please bear with. There's been a massive wipeout. As you can see on the track map on the right-hand side of your screen, they all stopped in turn number 3. Okay, so they all stopped down at Interlagos, We will have another look. Let's put 31, 32 and 33 in the pit. Stuart Brown, Joe Newman, Oliver Cowendine, Gary Horsey. We will have another look at the start. We will do it from the chopper. So please do not panic. We will bring you all the action when we can, how we can, so you guys will be able to see. Dan Blackwell's had an incident. Sam Cobgrave's had a crash. Johnny Elia's been off, and Colin Patterson as well. There's another one in the pits. Gary Horsey, Oliver Cowendine, Joe Newman and Stuart Brown are all in the pits. This is absolute chaos that has happened at the beginning of this PCUP. Okay, so we will follow it round. We will have a look at the incidents. But at the moment, we've got Mikey Pollard trying to make the moves on Richard Simnar for first place. Round the outside, he goes into first. Simnar goes into second. Gary Toole in third. Austin Gutorix in fourth. Simon Bamba in fifth. Now let's try and catch up with some of these incidents. Okay, so there's been quite a few. Jacob Robotham was the first one to go. He's down. There's the big crash in front of us. I believe Jacob's off track there, trying to avoid, was that Joe Newman, I believe, who was off originally? Was that Joe? No, yes, Joe Newman was up in the air. He got hit from that purple car. Now let's have a look at the start from the chopper. We will have another look. Here we go, and we're going to jump on board with some of the ones that have been involved in the incident. Okay, so we will start off down with Joe Newman. Joe is there as well. As you can see, Joe's in the middle of the pack. Now, out front, they got a stellar start, but unfortunately for Joe Newman, he got caught up in this incident. Now, if I can see, that's car number 275, I believe, in the purple car. Is that, no, there's not. That is Joe Newman there. Oh, he got his nose cut off, and off he went. Now, further down from that, there was Oliver Cowendine involved in a massive collision down the straight, which wiped out quite a few of the drivers. Now, that caused an absolute chaotic positions for everyone. Okay, so here we go now. We're back with the leaders. Currently, Mikey Pollard is out in front. Richard Simnar in second. Gary Toole climbing all over Richard. These guys do have a fast repair. Okay, I want to see what happened to the Johnny Elia crash as well. But Heiko and Zinger went off. And we'll have another look from Heiko's perspective. He got caught up in all of that incident and melee down at the beginning. So that's unfortunately what happened to Heiko. But let's start off with the Mark Johnson incident. He's been involved coming around the infield as well. He's coming around Pinorino. As you can see there, Mark Johnson, car number 44. That's the red one on your screen. And he comes up into Tapado, goes wide, gets tagged. And here we go. Look, there is all of it. Just getting, unfortunately, put in together. So that's Sam Coggrave is in there. Johnny Elia. There you go. There's Sam Coggrave, Johnny Elia, Dan Blackwell, Colin Patterson. There is a lot of people involved in that incident, guys. Gary Horsley, as we are talking, has had an incident as well. Here's Gary coming out the pits. He can't have crashed already. He's literally just coming out the pits there, Gary Horsley. I'm sure he hasn't. I believe it's just could be SDK picking up a number of things for me. Now, currently, let's guide you through the top gainers and losers from the current, from the current set of people on track. Richard Jepp, one of the biggest gainers in 11th. Okay, he's on 11 points. He's on up 11 places. Rowe is up 12. Burke is up 10. Hitchin is up an amazing 15 places. I believe there is still got Chris Hitchin on track. He's not on track. Yes, he is. Here he comes. Mr. Hitchin there in the bright purple car that we know and love is on track still. Currently up 15 places, guys. That's absolutely incredible. Now, for me to bring you all of these battles, they are everywhere. They are going off all over the place. There's a battle with Mikey Pollard and Richard Simnar up front, okay? Gutorex is trying to catch him. He's about a second back. Gary Toole, Yus Baumeister, Neil Bamber, Gordon Ramsay are all involved in their own battle. You can see him here. We'll start it off. Gary Toole, that's car number 207. James Parker is involved in that as well. Now, just had a notification that Kevin Wesley Burke has had an incident and a crash. So we will see what happened to Kevin Wesley Burke there, I believe. Here we... Okay. Okay, Mr. Replay, play nice. No, you're not going to play nice. Okay, so we can't view the Kevin Wesley Burke incident because the SDK decided they didn't want to. But Gary Toole, Hughes Balmeister, Neil Bamber are in their own battle. Here is a freeway. That is Gary Toole, 207, Hughes Balmeister, car number 48. They are side by side going down the main straight with Neil Bamber tucked in behind him at the moment. Eustace hugging that inside line. Here comes Bamber. Bamber's trying to close the door as well. Is he going to make it free wide going into turn one? And randomly I get a replay. Okie dokie. Well, let's ignore that. Ignore this. Okay. Lovely. Thank you very much. Continue. Gotta love tech issues when you're viewing something that you cannot control. And I cannot control what SDK does here at the moment. Now in the background there, that was car number 65. That's Richard Jepp. He is currently up 12 places, climbing all over the back of Gordon Ramsay. And I did ask the question to Matty Wild whether or not Gordon Ramsay is the chef off the TV. Okay? Whether or not he was the chef off the TV. Smoggy 8, let's go, boys. Welcome in, welcome in. Gordon Ramsay's not the chef. Okay, so unfortunately that's a little bit of a shame. I thought it could have been Gordon Ramsay. You could just imagine him going round if he was caught up in that incident, calling them all sandwiches. I won't put the first word in, but you all know what the first word he said was in that battle. In that little clip that we see with the 2 loaves of bread on the poor girl's face. But there you go, you can imagine him in the car. But out in front we have got Richard Simnar, currently sitting at age 40, town and country, East Shilton in Leicestershire. There you go. He's been iRacing now since November 2020, but started playing motorsports rims with Jeff Crammond's Grand Prix 2. Now here we go, down onto this run, down into the first corner. Simnar on the inside, Mikey Pollard on the outside. Austin Gutorex is in there as well. These guys are still battling out as well. Now, best achievements for our Richard Simnar, leaving a lifelong hobby as a musician to pursue my passion for motorsport and discovering I'm not bad at it either. No, sir, you are not bad at it either. That is information on Mr. Richard Simnar. More of that coming shortly, guys, when we can catch up with the action. Simnar is having his battle. Gary Toole, Neil Bamber has got past Gary Toole, and Gary now is down in 6th place. Hughes Balmeister out in front in 5th. There is Hughes getting away a little bit. Gordon Ramsay in 8th. Calvin Chew here having their own little battle as they're heading up the inside of Laranahina and then down through the SA section. Here we go now. These guys are side by side. Calvin Chew. Mark Collicott. He's got Mark Johnson climbing all over the place at the moment. Here goes Mark Johnson climbing all over Mark Collicott as well. Now another little close battle is Alex Price. He has got currently Ollie Pimley in front of him. Ollie Pimley car looks a little bit battered and bruised there. I'm not going to say that it's in a good state, but it's not currently in a good state. It is looking rather battled now. I want to jump back to the leaders. We've got little over 5.5 minutes remaining. Simnar now, Mikey Pollard coming down into turn 1. Pollard's taking the lead. Simnar's got it back again. James Parker on a 1:33.81, done the fastest lap of the race so far. Here we go, 4 cars, 4-way battle. Simnar out in front, Mikey Pollard in second, Austin Gutorex third, James Parker in 4th place. Currently, Mr. Chris Hitchin is up 14. Collicott's up 14. Jepp's up 14. Here we go. Mikey Pollard. Austin Gutorex there. I thought he was going to cut in front and try and take that position. It was looking very close that he was going to, but he didn't make the move. Now, they've kind of... I'm not going to say drop James Parker because it is only half a second. It's not a massive gap. Okay, but Austin Gutorex there in 3rd, Mikey Pollard 4th, Richard Simnar in 5th place. Okay, so that's your battle for the first 4 cars. And there's got car 28 as Alex Price in front of him as they come round. At 25 actually is Joe Newman. There is the recovering Joe Newman after being involved in such a major incident at the beginning that wiped out most of the field. Absolutely incredible. Kevin Wesley Burke has had an off track. Just outbreaks himself, and that's Kevin Wesley Burke. Round we go. Wow, that was absolutely insane. Ollie Bimley still out on track. Ignore that graphic on the left that says they're out. They are not. They're still going. Simnar and Pollard are still going. We are 2 wide down into turn 1. Here we go, going down into the center. This is Simnar, takes the inside line. Pollard hugs the out, but he couldn't keep it. I was hoping if he was going to keep it up there beside Simnar, he would have been able to take the inside line for the next part of the S's. Now, one man is not sitting comfortably, Austin Greatorex. He has got James Parker climbing all over the back of him currently as they heading down into Interlagos. There you go, Austin Greatorex on the outside. James Parker trying to stick his nose up on the inside. Not getting the job done. Oh, he's still down in 4th. Right, one of the other battles. We're trying to pick them all up. There's so many going on at the moment. Simon Bamber and Dan Blackwell are on track. They are literally less than 0.36 seconds apart from each other as they're heading round. This is the battle for 14th and 15th. Don't forget, it's 15th that you score points in this race. Okay, so it's 15th place. You get a point. 1 point. That 1 point could be epic towards the end of the season. So Simon Bamber climbing all over Dan Blackwell in 15th. So these guys currently are safe to get a point. If Sam Codgrave is about 3 seconds back. If Sam wants to get points out of this, he's going to have to go some. Simon Bamber trying to head round the outside of Dan Blackwell. Is that Johnny Elia in front? Johnny Elia was caught up in the incidents at the beginning, and that unfortunately has cost everybody. Here is the leaders going back down to the leaders on the start-finish straight. Mikey Pollard in 2nd, Austin Greatorex in 3rd, James Parker 4th. Mikey sending it up the inside this time. I thought he was going to stick his nose all the way in. Simnar goes in deep. That's a lot of Pollard round the outside. Here we go. Oh, is there going to be contact? There isn't. Simnar now trying to defend from Pollard. He's got to be trying to get him off that inside line. Pollard's got a lot of better run. Simnar slams the door. Here we go. Parker's trying to make the move on Greatorex as well. We are nearly 4 wide at 1 point down that straight. Pollard gets shoved out on the outside. That's allowed Greatorex up on the left now as they're battling up the hill. Here we go. Up into Ferradora they go. Side by side. Greatorex and Pollard. Round they go still. 2 wide. Parker's in the back now. Parker is sitting in the back. There you go. Parker is tucked right up behind him, waiting to see how this battle materializes from Greatorex and Pollard as they head around the in section. Going up to DePado now. The right-hander. Absolutely incredible. Let's have a look of the gearbox with Mikey Pollard as we're heading down Mugello now. Down into Juncal we go. The last final corner. The corner that Hamilton won his championship, getting past the Toyota. I can't remember what the driver was at this moment in time, but there you go. Here we go. Mikey Pollard in 2nd behind us. We are on board Mikey Pollard's gearbox. We have got Austin Greatorex. He's climbing right up behind us. All the way down now. He's tucking in behind us. There you go. The gap is closing. 2-1, 2-0. You can see it visually. He's getting closer. We can read the stickers. It says Michelin on his bumper. Why can we see that? Because he is literally right behind us. We got in deep. We've gone in deep. That's allowed Greatorex up the side of us now, heading round the last part of the centre. Oh! Pollard has just been muscled out by James Armstrong. James Parker. Now Parker's trying to make that move on Greatorex as well. Johnny Elia has been involved in another incident. We will try and catch up with that shortly. There is a back mark, I believe, involved in this mix as well. There is a back mark that's sitting in the middle. Parker now. Here we go. He's in the blue on the right. Greatorex in the left. This is the battle for 2nd and 3rd place. A back marker gets out the way. That's absolutely incredible. As they move out. Oh! Spinner in the back there. I believe that's Joe Newman. Joe Newman has spun. Johnny Elia has been in the same boat as well. Simnar's now opening up a 1.5 second gap up front. That's absolutely incredible. He's slowly opening the gap up from these guys going down now as we head round Mugello down into Juncal. This left-hander, as you see the cars racing down the hill past the camera. There you go. Vroom, vroom, vroom. All the way round. I don't know why I added the noises of the engine there, guys. I just presumed you might not be able to hear them. Not sure. Don't ask. It was Timo Glock. Thank you, it's Bentley, as he passed him on the last corner in Juncal there. Unfortunately, there you go. That is Simnar coming across the line. Richard Simner takes the victory in the first race. Austin Gretorek second. James Parker third. Mikey Pollard fourth. Hughes Balmeester fifth. Neil Bamber sixth. Gary Toole seventh. Gordon Ramsay eighth. Calvin Chew in 9th, Richard Jepp in 10th, Colin Patterson coming across the line in 11th, 737 there. Austin William Campbell 555 comes across the line in 12th. Simon Bamber in 13th, Johnny Olaya coming across the line on the left there in 14th, Dan Blackwell 15th. Sam Coggrave is 16th. They are the last of your scorers. Let's not forget that. The last of your scorers. Mark Johnson in 17th. Mark Collicott coming across the line in 18th. Alex Price in 19th. Ollie Pimley 20th. Chris Hitchin in the end in 21st, up 13 places. Heiko Enzinger, that was one we could have watched. Heiko Enzinger, Chris Hitchin there. Michael Rowe coming across the line in 23rd. Jacob Robotham 24th. Callum Roby 25th. Joe Newman, Rob Sanford still out on track in 27th. Kevin Wesley Burke 28th. Craig Tilliston 29th. Gary Horsley in 30th place. And Stuart Brown. Oh, Stuart Brown. Stuart Brown caused the incident at the beginning. Wasn't it? Because he was involved with Joe Newman. That's allowed. Hold on a minute. That gives me another idea. Yes, Stuart Brown. Oh, straight into Joe Newman. He carries on. Absolutely insane. Right. Heat 1. Here we go. Let's have a look. Richard Simnar out in front on 25 points so far. Okay. Austin Gretorix in second. James Parker third. Mikey Pollard fourth. Hughes Balmeester fifth. Neil Bamber sixth. Gary Toole seventh. Gordon Ramsay eighth. Calvin Chew is in 9th place. Richard Jepp 10th. Colin Patterson 11th. Austin Campbell 12th. Simon Bamber 13th. Johnny Olaya 14th. And Dan Blackwell. So they round out our top 15 point scorers for this race. Okay, so that's the top 15 for this race. That has all been scored points. Okay, so here we go. That's the top 15. Further down from that, so as we go down from 15th, we've got Sam Coggrave 16th, Mark Johnson 17th, Mark Collicott 18th, Alex Price 19th, Ollie Pimley 20th, Chris Hitchin 21st, Heiko Enzinger 22nd, Micah Rowe 23rd, Jacob Robotham 24th, Callum Roby 25th, Rob Sanford 26th, Kevin Wesley Burke in 27th, Craig Tilliston in 28th, Joe Newman 29th, Gary Horsley 30th, Stuart Brown 31st was involved in the first lap incident, Steve Hughes, Oliver Cowendine and Patrick Falconer round out our 34th place. So there you go. Absolutely incredible. Right, now I've got to do some things here that right. Okay. Happy days. Now we are going to take a brief 3-minute warm-up that will allow us all just to get to grips of what's happening. Allows me to get up in chat as well. James, check your car count settings. Telemetry might be doing silly things. I think it is, unfortunately, as well, because it was telling me drivers were out, and they definitely were not as well. Silent Racer, come on, babe, says for cheering on for Heiko Enzinger as well. What have I missed? Heavenly, Matty Wildtar, anyone know when the UK... Obviously, just asking for a friend. Okay, Heavenly, well done to you. I wonder whether whoever is spectating the race needs to increase their car count setting. Doesn't seem to be showing everyone properly in the timing tower and track map. No, it does have a couple of minutes. Does get a couple of funkies, mate. I've got to be honest. But let's have a look. I will do all of this now. Can't really check everything because obviously it means I've got to go on a BRB and I don't really want to be messing around with that. So close to the second race. Now, as you say, for race 2, guys, 30-minute feature sprint race determined by the grid. Top 8 is inverted. Okay, so the top 8 is inverted. So we will wait and see what happens there as well. Okay, so I hope everybody is well. We're currently sitting on 322 followers. Bellin 43, much appreciated for that follow. If you can, guys, we're trying to get to 330 by the end of the broadcast. We've got about half an hour to find 7 followers. So if you are sitting there, please hit that follow button if you haven't for the first time. Okay, please hit that follow button if you haven't for the first time. Right. Bear with me 2 seconds. Okay, so the grid for the next race. Gordon Ramsay in first. Gary Toole in second. Neil Bamber in third. You've got Yus Balmister in fourth. Mikey Pollard fifth. James Parker sixth. Austin Gretorix in seventh place at this moment on time. Simnar in eighth. Calvin Tune ninth. Richard Jepp in 10th. Patterson in 11th, Campbell 12th, Bamber 13th, Johnny Elia 14th, that's Simon Bamber, Dan Blackwell 15th, Sam Coggrave 16th, Mark Johnson 17th, Mark Collicott 18th, Price in 19th, Pimley 20th, Hitchin 21st, Hengzinger 20th, oh dear, 22nd, Michael Roy 23rd, Jacob Robob 24th, Callum Roby 25th, Rob Sanford 26th, Kevin Wesley Burt 27th, Craig Tillison 28th, Joe Newman 29th, 30th, and we are away! We are away. Let's get rid of that. Let's do a bit of this. Let's hit some of that. And here we go. We are away. They got on the grid quick as well. And I didn't even get time to read them all. But currently Neil Bamber out in first place. There is Neil Bamber. Yus Balmister down in second. Mikey Pollard in third. Up 2 places. I'm sorry if I missed that start there, guys. Absolutely incredible. I'm still reading the grid. They need to give me more time. Give me more time, boys. Mikey Pollard down in third place. James Parker fourth. Austin Gretorix fifth. There's action down the field. There's car number 6, Johnny Elia, trying to muscle his way up the inside there. That's Simon Bamber in front. Oh, is that Austin Gretorix? That's Gretorix going down the field. He sat there. There's action in the back as well. Oh no, what has happened to all of these cars? That's Gretorix at the back. Was that Rob Sanford further back as well? Oh man, that is absolutely insane. We will catch up with all the action when we can. We've got 30 minutes this time, so I can be a little bit more lenient with showing you what happened. This is Michael Rowe. Goes Michael Rowe. Round he goes. Oh, okay, Michael Rowe was there. Spun, unfortunately, under his own petition, under his own power, and then unfortunately did not get back up as well. Neil Bamber's out in first place, 0.48 seconds. Currently over the second place man, Yus Balmister. Mikey Pollard is involved as well. Simnar is in fourth place. James Parker down in fifth as the cars come over the hill. There you go, Mikey Pollard in third. He's battling with Richard Simnar as they're heading down into turn one. Simnar's trying to send it out the inside. Is he going to get the job done? Oh, there's contact there with him and Pollard. Pollard's coming back now. Pollard looks angry. James Parker is climbing all over Richard Jepp. Here goes Richard Jepp. James Parker tucked up behind you, mate. If you're going to do it, you've got to do it now. As they're going down into Interlagos now. Takes the inside, Parker does. He sends it out the inside. It's a spinner at the back of the field. Is that Callum Roby? Callum Roby sat there as spun at the back. That's coming out the centre. S is on that exit out into Curva de Sol. That's down in turn 3. Yus Balmister now with Neil Bamber in front of him. Pollard has got the job done on Simnar as well, so that's even more. Callum Roby has had an incident. Heiko Enzinger has had an incident going up the in. He's coming round Mugello. I've got a funny feeling, and I'm going to put this out there now. Heiko Enzinger spinning Junção outside curb. Heiko Enzinger spinning Junção nearly on the outside curb. Almost. 2 out of 3, as Meatloaf says. Ain't bad, and that's what I got. Here with Pollard there now with Simnar behind him. Jet behind that. Parker there as well. Price has been involved in an incident. Campbell is in the pits. We've obviously missed the incident that involves Austin William Campbell, but he's currently in the pits at this moment in time. Here we go, guys. I don't even know where to go with you guys. I've got to be honest. Johnny Elia now is climbing all over Ollie Pimley on this run down into turn 1. There's so much action going on up and down this field. Look at the track map on the screen. Johnny Elia is trying to send it out the inside of Ollie Pimley. Are they going to be gentlemanly and give each other space as they come down through the centre S's now? Ollie Pimley holds the gap. Johnny Elia's got that lot better run. Out of the Curva del Sol to coming down now. Here we go down the short burst straight down into Interlagos. Johnny Elia all over Ollie Pimley. Down into Interlagos now. Ollie Pimley on the right hand side. Johnny Elia in the left. There's action behind as well. Mark Johnson, Jacob Roboff making that move. Johnny Elia, Ollie Pimley goes in deep. Johnny Elia's got the run up the hill. They're coming up to Ferradura now. Johnny Elia on the right, Pimley on the left. Round Ferradura they go. Are they going to be going too wide? Oh, if I'll tell you one thing, And I'm going to put it out there. If Olaya's not careful, he's trying to look up the inside of Pimley. He's not. Trying to do... Oh, Pimley's gone in deep. Pimley is off. Pimley went in deep. That lost him 2 places down from Mark Johnson and Johnny Olaya there. Johnny Olaya out in the gap now. He's now in 11th. Neil Bamber still out in front. Jus Bouwmeester is second place at this moment in time. Jus there tucked up behind Bamber on this run up this long straight. Here we go, coming up now, going to hug the inside. If I was Neil Bamber, I would hug this inside all the way down that wall. Do not give Jus that gap he needs. Otherwise, I trust me, my dear Lord, he will send it on you. Jus going around the outside now. Him and Bamber 2 wide going around the second part of the centre S's. Bamber takes the inside in that orange car. Bouwmeester in the blue and white. And then we've got Pollard in the UKSR livery behind him. Simnar behind that as well. Parker and Jep have swapped positions. There you go. Parker has got ahead of Jep. Gordon Ramsay, but this battle here, look at this. Gary Tall has just lost out to Gordon Ramsay. Got Colin Patterson behind him. And Sam Congrave tucked up behind that as well. This is going to be one of these battles that even me, I cannot keep up with at all. Gary Tall tucked up behind him. Now Chris Hitchin is all over the back of Wesley Burke with the recovery in Austin Greatorex. Hitchin now, if he wants to get on in this clear, Greatorex is going to send it. Hitchin is going to send it out the inside. He did. Oh, the free wide going around Ferradoris. Not going to work. Greatorex, Hitchin, Burke. Around they go. That was never going to work. And you shouldn't have even been... That was just absolutely incredible. There's the recovery in Austin Greatorex for a second time this evening. Is going to have to recover. Here we go. We'll go from the chopper. We got Burke in front in the gold. Hitchin in the purple. Greatorex there in the middle. So Hitchin goes in. He leaves the gap. Greatorex goes to send it. No room. No room. No room. Around you go, you cannot. Oh, and just for good health there, that's car number 17. That is Steve Hughes straight into the side of Austin Greatorex. Never going to be room there, and I don't mean to be critical, but that's not ideal. Simnar somehow managed to get out in front. No, Simnar's still in fourth. Sorry, my timing tower having a little bit of a mad mental moment. Bamber's still out in front. Bouwmeester still in second. Pollard in third. Simnar in fourth. Parker in fifth. Jep in sixth. Gordon Ramsay there is in eighth now. He's got Gary Toole in front of him. Toole there in front of these guys. He's got Toole, Ramsay, Codgrave, Patterson on the battle. Ramsey's tucked up behind him there. Codgrave looks like he's going to be racy. And car number 737, that's Patterson tucked up right behind him as well as they come round the tricky infield of Pinorino. Out, they're going to head out to Depado. Here we go, that little burst up into Bamber. Bamber's had an incident. Bamber's had an incident on the infield. That's allowed Pollard out in front at the moment. Simnard's there as well. What happened to Bamber, our leader? Here we go. He's going. Oh! I tell you what, I will, Lou, because I want to see that from the nose of Jus Bouwmeester, because that looked even more trickier. Here we go. This is on board with Bouwmeester coming into Bamber. Yep. Not under your own fruition. That was Bouwmeester there putting Bamber out. Currently in front now, Mikey Pollard is on the track. Neil Bamber's trying to come back through the field. He's back into sixth place. Bamber now in sixth, recovering over Gary Toole. Gordon Ramsay still got Cudgrave and Patterson, and now they're recovering Bouwmeester behind them, climbing all over each other as they come down the rudder, down into Interlagos, down that left-hander, long left-hander. You've got to wait for, you got to wait, you got to wait, you got to wait. You don't want to wait anymore. Get on that gas. Try and keep these tricky cars on circuit. But here we go on the run up into the Ferradura now. Ramsey, car number 22. Codgrave, car number 9, are climbing all over the back of each. Oh, Codgrave got a slide on. That's allowed Patterson to touch right up behind him. There's the recovering Bouwmeester behind us. There's the recovering Bamber in front of us. And all the while, these guys are locked in a freeway battle Mikey Pollard out in front at the moment. There you go. Simnar has got James Parker tucked up behind him. Heiko Enzinger is back in front of Hitchin. Yes, these guys are swapping positions. That's car number 21. That's Stuart Brown, I believe, is in a lap down. Here is the Hitchin Enzinger. Now, if anybody has watched the F1, you will know how this materialized going round the last corner of the Red Bull ring. I'm not going to lie. We know this. It didn't go well. Here we go now. Let's see if we can, these guys can keep it clean going down that run down the start-finish straight. Enzinger out in front, Hitchin behind in that bright livery. Car number 78 will follow this down to the first corner to see how this materializes. This is the battle for 21 and 21st to 22nd position. Enzinger, Hitchin, resume round 2. Okay, here we go. Let's hope that these guys can keep it clean for this round. There's lots of passes going on at the moment. I will try and catch up with them all. Balmister's got past Parker. Elias got past Parker. Johnson's got past Parker as well. So did Parker go off there as we follow the Enzinger and Hitchin battle going down into Interlagos now? These guys are behind each other. Let's see what happens and to see how this materializes now. Let's hope it doesn't end the same way as the Red Bull, because that would be absolutely terrible. Hitchin on the outside. Enzinger trying to defend the inside line. Coming round the in section now. Up into SA. Hitchin takes the inside line. Is the door going to be left open, or are we going to see a repeat of this? Hitchin and Enzinger. Round 2 at the Interlagos, and Hitchin gets through this time without any incidents whatsoever. We're going to flip back to the leader. There he is, Mikey Pollard, Simnar Parker. Oh, first, second, third. Jep in 4th, Tool in 5th, Bamber 6th, Coggrave 7th, Ramsey 8th, Patterson 9th, Balmister down in 10th place. These guys have only got one fast repair. Be aware, one fast repair. Okay, let's see what actually happens there as well. Silent Racer just heading around going, oh my God, I've seen this already. Pollard now there coming round. You can see him there with the cars climbing all over the back of him. My cameras are having that literally mental. I don't know if that's because Pollard is blinking as well, which is causing me mass problems. So let's have a look on the nose of Simnar. Yes, there he goes. Mikey Pollard is blinking, which is causing the problems with the timing tab, so I will not be able to cover Mikey Pollard completely because of that blinking is causing me big issues with everything else. Okay, so we will try and stay away. We'll just keep an eye on Mikey. Unfortunately, I don't want anything to go wrong technically. Calvin Chew's passed Alex Price. Couturex has got past Chew. Enzinger has been passed by Robotham. Enzinger has been passed by Jacob Robotham. So what happened here? Absolutely nothing, according to SDK. Oh, there's Enzinger now. There's a lot of delays tonight, guys. I've got to be honest. Enzinger takes the outside. Doesn't look like anything dramatic happening. Here he goes. He carries on round. All the way up the hill. Did he go in after? Was it just too hot after that and put himself round? Because Jacob Robotham got past him. Okay, clearly nothing happening. Back out in front. Mikey Pollard still there. Simnar in 2nd. Parker in 3rd place. Jet behind them in 4th. It's Stuart Brown in the middle. Battle's further down though. Here we go. Look at the Bamber battle. Bamber, Tall, Coggrave involved in this as well. Heading up round the Ferradura. They go for the... You can't hear me. That's because I went mute. I'm not quite sure why it went mute, but I'm back. Yay! Hello, everyone. Oh, I tell you what, technical issues are wonderful, aren't they? You got to love it. Right. So Bamba, Coggrave battling all over. How long's it been mute for? Please tell me it's not been very long. Bamba now with Tool, Coggrave on the outside on the left-hand side. Coggrave gets the job. Is he going to get the job done? Bamba. Bamba sends it up the inside to try and stop him. They're going to be too wide round the pass. Part of the second S's. There you go. Coggrave gets it done over Bamba. He licks that stamp, sticks it on the envelope and posts it straight up into there. He gets the job done. Coggrave gets the job done over Bamba. 5 minutes, only like 10 seconds. Wasn't long. Matty Wild. I'm glad it wasn't very long. Thank you very much for that, guys. So Coggrave now has got the job done on Bamba. He's now in 5th. Okay. Simnar's out in front. Simnar has got past Mikey Pollard. Here we go. Here it is. This is there goes Pollard. On the run down, turn 1. This has got to be tricky with this car in front. You just never know where he's going to be. Unfortunately for poor Mikey, it's not a situation he can control. His internet is kind of all over, but this is where the move got done there. Simnar got past him. Parker got past Pollard as well. Was there contact with Simnar? Oh, Simnar went in Verstappen style over Pollard and just tells Pollard he's not coming through and I'm going to send it in deep, and that's exactly what he did. Further down the field there, Bamba is still in this little battle. Baumeister, Alaya, still battling as well. Further down from that, Greatorex, Horsley is still battling. Hitchens still battling. It's absolutely battles everywhere. Enzinger's in the mix. There he is. He's trying to get up to the back of Greatorex. Sanford there is trying to catch up. He's got about 8 seconds to Joe Newman. It's more of a Callum Roby battle going on behind him at the moment. Dan Blackwell. Simon Bamba. Car number 912. He's got Dan Blackwell in front of him. 2.2 seconds down the road from that is Mark Collicott. So Mark Collicott is kind of on his own in the middle, trying to keep up with everything that's happening. But here we go. Don't forget, it's the top 30 that score points all the way down to Kevin Wesley Burke, okay? So don't panic about that. The top 30 do score points. Simnar out in front, Parker 2nd, Pollard 3rd, Jet 4th, Tool 5th, Coggrave 6th, Bamba 7th, Ramsey 8th, Patterson 9th, Baumeister 10th, Elia 11th, Johnson 12th, Collicott 13th, Dan Blackwell 14th, Simon Bamba 15th. Ollie Pamley is down in 16th place. There you go. Let's settle in now. It's starting to settle down a bit. Let's hope the pros. Sending from the back bar back is no excuse for blinking. I'm not saying it is. I think the blinking is really tough. And as we know in iRacing, right, you cannot drive at your full pace if the car in front is blinking. And it isn't Pollard's fault. Okay? Pollard gets on. He logs into iRacing. He joins the league race. And he can't help what happens after that. Okay? If Pollard's internet goes and starts messing around, why he is on track in the car, I'm not expecting to see what we can do about it. He can't stop the car and jump out. It's not going to happen. It can't happen. Patterson there as well. So I do, yes, I understand it is frustrating for a car to be blinking, but what can they do while they are currently driving? They can't do anything. And it isn't fair that I feel Pollard should kind of get in any form of punishment due to the fact of the internet. He can't help the internet. It's not possible. But that's just me. That's my decision. I'm not a steward. I won't look at it. As we see now, Johnny Allaire make the move up the inside of Patterson with Mark Johnson now behind them. Gary Toole, Sam Coggrave, look at this. Side by side, coming round into SA now. These guys are side by side. Coggrave now settles back in behind him. Roby's been off. Sanford's been off. Greatorex is past Sanford. Michael Rose got past Stephen Hughes. Chris Hitchin got past Sanford. That must have been quite a spectacular off-track there because Sanford lost 4 places. 5 places. Oh! Round just the end of the centre S's, and that is how Sanford lost all of them places. But it's settling in now, Coggrave and Toole. Parker and Simnar are very close as well. Here we go. Parker now trying to hug that inside line. Richard Simnar shutting the door. Simnar hugging the inside. He says to Park, oh, netcode. Netcode, please keep it away, because netcode has been a big problem this week in officials for some of these drivers. I've heard all about it, how much netcode is currently playing an issue. Parker nearly tagged Simnar. Oh, that was so close to each other there, Parker and Simnar. Here we go, further back from there. Well, not even further back. One place back is Pollard having a go up the inside of Parker. He's not. Parker closes the door as they come round now. There you go. That is down into Interlagos. These two cars, Simnar, Parker and Pollard, were very close. It was almost Parker into the back of Simnar. Then it was almost Pollard into the back of Parker. Oh, there you go, further back. Pollard sent it up the inside of Parker. He's going to get the inside line. If he's brave enough to send it in, he's got to send it. You've got to be a postman shoving the Christmas mail through the letterbox, mate. If you don't get it sent, you're going to be out there for all day. And there you go. You are still stuck behind Parker. That should have been a send. Go in. Get the job done. There you go. You would have been up into second. Now still sitting in third is Pollard. Simnar now in first. Pollard in second. Parker in second. Pollard in third. Jep in fourth. Jep's in that midfield at the moment, what we like to call no man's land. He's got about 2 seconds in front, 3 seconds behind him, and this is the Gary Toole Coggrave battle. I will catch up on chat. There's a lot to go through. All I do want to say is, if you are here for the first time, hit that follow button. We got 3:23. We need 3:30 by the end of the broadcast. So let's see what we can do. Here we go. Here's Coggrave and Toole, Simnar and Parker. Pollard has dropped back a little bit, but if he isn't careful, he's going to be dropping back into this man, Richard Jep, who's got Stuart Brown behind him. Gary Toole there has got Sam Coggrave, 0.42 seconds. Toole, Coggrave, still battling out on track. You can see it on there. There's a battle for 10th and 11th. That's the Patterson, Elia, and Mark Johnson. These guys there, oh, Patterson covering him off, Elia in the front. Johnson behind him there, trying to get the job done. He didn't. Mark Johnson now trying to run around the outside line. He wants that inside line. He's got to try and bully Patterson off it. Patterson's not giving it up. He's not there. Oh, Mark Johnson in deep. Oh, Mark Johnson goes in deep after being so close. Bamba now, Ramsey in front, Baumeister behind him. Not really made as much of an impression as I thought he was going to be from the time he got into turn 8. Hitchin's dead. Hitchin is dead, is he? Oh, how did you break your car, sir? Where did that happen? Oh, man, there's so much stuff's gone on. It is literally insane. Hitchin there is in chat. He's just said he broke his car. Unfortunately, it's been out. Bamba still out in first place. Bamba still out in first. What am I talking about? Bamba still in 8th. Toole in 5th. Congrave in 6th. Ramsey 7th. Bamba 8th. Baumeister in 9th. Parker's been off track. Parker, oh, he caught it though. But that was nearly one-way ticket to danger there for Parker as he runs around the outside trying to come back in. Still manages to retain 3rd place. But that was very fortunate now. We've got Pollard, who's got about a 1 second gap to Parker, who's got Jep closing. That's Stuart Brown in the purple car. Stuart is currently, Stuart Brown's down in 28th position. Don't forget it's the top 30 that score points, guys. There is Bamba, Baumeister, Ramsey. These guys are very, very close together. This series is pretty great. There's too much action to see it all. I'm trying, Murray. I'm trying, okay? I swear to God, Liam, I'm trying, but there's just so much going on. Bamba now heading round Junkao. There's got to be a move on Ramsey. If he doesn't get this job done, he's got about 6 minutes. 6 minutes, that's it. Simnar's cleared off out in front by 2.8 seconds. Parker's up behind Pollard, 0.7. Jep's in the gap. Here we go though, Bamba on the left-hand side of your screen. Right-hand side now. Ramsey on the right. Down into turn into the center S as they go. Bamba's taking it wide. Ramsey slots back in. He's trying to come back up. Bamba's got to get on the gas. He's got to look to getting on the gas. Powering through. Oh, this is going to go free wide. Bamba, Ramsey, Baumeister. Baumeister trying to muscle the middle. Oh, keep it on. These two have had contact already. Oh, Baumeister's on the inside of Ramsey. I thought that was all going to go wrong. Bamba's now still under attack. Here they go. Round the Ferrador. There you go. These three drivers. Bamba in the orange. Ramsey in the grey. Baumeister on the blue. Oh! That was nearly another one up. Nearly another one who decided to read the stickers on Bamba's bumper. Baumeister trying to muscle the inside line. Look, they're trying to. Baumeister muscles through, and he comes from the back of the free to the front. Absolutely incredible. Now in 7th place, there is Baumeister in 7th. Bamba in 8th. Ramsey down in 9th now. Up further up the field, we got Pollard and Parker. Literally 0.13 and closing. Car number 73 is Pollard. Parker is in the blue. Heading through the center S's. These guys are side by side. Ooh, growl from the commentator there. I thought that was going to come to contact. I think Parker is going to be looking at trying to send this up. If he doesn't send it, he's not going to get on the back of Simnar. Simnar is slowly running away from it. Oh, car number 65 there behind is Jep. Jep's caught up to these two as well. Stuart Brown tucked up behind him, but obviously Stuart is down, as we said earlier, in 28th position. Parker's taking the inside line. He's going to send it out the inside of car number 73, which is Pollard. Side by side. Oh, is Parker going to be brave? The gap's there. Oh, no. Jep, be careful. Pollard, Parker, Jep, an epic freeway battle. Keeping the eye on the time. We've got a little over 3.5 minutes remaining. These guys have got to try and do the job. Here we go, running up over the hill. They're dropping down Miguelo now, down into Juncao. Pollard in the front. Parker behind him. Jep behind that as well. This is going to be close, guys. Don't go anywhere with literally barely 3 minutes remaining on this 30-minute feature race. This is the battle for second. Pollard in second. Parker in third. We go. Parker's weaving all over. He's trying to get a gap. He wants that inside line going into the center S's. Pollard is not allowing him that inside line. That unfortunately does not allow him to get it, so therefore he cannot take it, but he's got the inside line for the second part of the center S's. Jep is there trying to push him along. Jep's there going to say, come on, man. I'm giving you a push. We need to get past this guy. Look at the gap Simnar's got now, 4.8 seconds. As they're heading down now into turn 4. Left-hander we go. Pollard out in front of these guys in second. Parker in third. Jep in fourth. Simnar's up the road. There's the green rear of Simnar. He's gone. He's 4.6 seconds and gone. But this battle is not finished yet. There is Pollard, Parker, Jep. Tool's catching him up. Congrave's catching him up as well. This could be, I don't know if they're going to catch him up quick enough, but this could be a 5-way battle, because there's the other two cars. That's 5th and 6th behind them. Absolutely incredible. I will keep an eye on that, but further down there's Collicott having a battle with Blackwell. Collicott and Blackwell together. Price and Pimley are together as well. They're coming round coming up in through the in section. But here's Pollard and Parker. Parker's muscled the inside line. Can he get up that inside to stop Pollard taking it back from him? He has done. I think this is going to be Parker's corner. Parker is hugging that wall as much as there's the white flag as well. White flag lap, and Parker gets the job done on Pollard. Now, can Jep follow Parker through? He can. It's going too wide in the second part of the center S's. Can Jep do it? He's got to muscle Pollard off that inside line. If he's not, oh, Mikey Pollard there. Survived that attack from Jep because I thought Jep had that inside line, but that's allowed Parker to go into second. Absolutely incredible battle. All the way down there. That's Jep, Parker and Pollard. Take a bow, boys. That was absolutely amazing. How's Neil Bamber getting on the recovery? Neil Bamber in 8th. Balmeister in 7th. Coggrave in 6th. Tool in 5th. Jep in 4th. We've seen it there. Pollard in 3rd. I don't know if this battle is still even done, you know. Because if Pollard does not get a good run out of Junkao down into Mugello and Junkao, this could be a close run to the line. Pollard's wishing he could stay hold of Parker. Jep's just wishing he can hang on. Because if Jep can get the run up the hill, there's a big possibility here. He may get this position. Gary Horsley's been involved in an incident, so has Alex Price. They've both been off. Steve Hughes has gone past Rob Sanford. Here's that battle now as we follow the leader, Richard Simnar, across the line for race 2 victory. Parker in 2nd, Pollard in 3rd, Jep in 4th, Tool in 5th, Congrave 6th, Balmeister 7th. Bamber has got into the pits. Ramsey is in 9th. Johnny Alaya coming across the line there in 10th. Patterson 11th. Mark Johnson in 12th. Simon Bamber down there in 13th place. Dan Blackwell 14th. Just hangs on from Mark Collicott 15th. Joe Newman now coming across the line in 16th position. Austin Greatorex there in 17th. Twice trying to get back through the field. Ollie Pimley finishing off there in 18th. Callum Roby coming across the line in 19th position. There is Callum. Heiko Enzinger in 20th. Jacob Roboff in 21st. Alex Price 22nd. Rob Sanford down in 23rd. Steve Hughes in 24th place. There you go. Michael Rowe coming across in 25th. Calvin Chu in 26th. Stuart Brown rounds out our finishing position in 28th place. Right. Let's have a look. Oh, 2 secs, he says. Okay, mental note to self. Don't sneeze while you've got a microphone next to you. Right, so in first of the feature race, we've got Richard Simnart in first place, James Parker in second, Mikey Pollard third, Richard Jep in fourth, Gary Toole in fifth, Sam Coggrave in sixth, Hugh Spalmeister in seventh place, Gordon Ramsay eighth, Johnny Alaya in ninth, Colin Patterson 10th, Mark Johnson 11th, Simon Bamber down in 12th, Dan Blackwell in 13th, Mark Collicott in 14th, Joan Newman 15th, Austin Greatorex 16th, Callum Roby 17th, Neil Bamber 18th, Heiko Enzinger 19th, Jacob Roboff 20th, Alex Price 21st, Rob Sanford 22nd, Steve Hughes 23rd, Michael Rowe 24th, Calvin Chu 25th, Ollie Pimley 26th. Now we get into the lap drivers. Gary Horsey 27th, Stuart Brown 28th, Chris Hitchin 29th. You still get 2 points, sir. Kevin Burke in 30th, Craig Tillison 31st, Austin William Campbell 32nd, Oliver Cowendine 33rd, and Patrick Faulkner all the way down in 34th place. Right. Let's see now if we can get the full results, current standings, okay? Current standings of this race. Let's have a look. Here we go. Two seconds. Bear with me, guys. Right, Richard Simner still on 25 points there. Just 2 seconds, guys. Bear with. It's gone and tried to add them all together, which puts... Let's have a look and see what this comes out. I'm hoping this comes out correct. No. That's what it's done. It's doubled up the points. And that isn't what's supposed to have happened. So Richard Simnart is on 75. Okay, he's on 75 points. I can read you the points because it has the points, but it doesn't want to send them through. So Simnart is in 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Let me see if I can do this by hand because this is just getting crazy. Getting crazy. Don't like this. Bear with me, guys. I'm just fighting with SDK. I will bring you the up-to-date standards. Just bear with me. Okay. Right. There we go. Phew. They're up to date. Okay. Now, there are no drop weeks in this one, guys. Okay, so these points will stand up to date as currently at the moment. So in first, we got Richard Simnart on 75 points. Second is James Parker on 58. Third is Mikey Pollard on 51. Gary Toole on 40. Hughes Baumeister on 40. Richard Jepp in 6th place on 38. Austin Greatorex on 35. Gordon Ramsay on 32. Okay. Further down the field in 9th, Sam Coggrave in 9th on 28. Colin Patterson in 10th. Neil Bamber in 11th on 25. Johnny Elia on 24. Simon Bamber on 22. Mark Johnson 20. Dan Blackwell on 19. Mark Collicott on 17. Joe Newman on 16. Callum Roby down on 14 points. Carol Vinchu is there on 13. Heiko Enzinger is in 20th on 12. Jacob Robotham on 11. He's down in 21st. Alex Price in 22nd. Rob Sanford 23rd. Steve Hughes 24th. Michael Rowe 25th. Ollie Pimley 26th. Austin William Campbell in 27th. Gary Horsley 28th. Stuart Brown 29th. Chris Hitchin down in 30. Kevin Wesley Burke rounds out the 31st driver to score points on 1 point. So there you go. After fighting with SDK, because you know how much I love this system, it's caused me nothing but palaver this evening. So there we go. Right, guys. So that is round 1 at Interlagos done and finished. Absolutely epic double win for Richard Simnart now in race 1 and in race 2. Scored himself 75-point maximum across the 2 races. Absolutely flying for him. So don't forget as well, guys, to join us next time. We are live on the 7th of April and we are at the Tricky Sebring Circuit. Tricky Sebring Circuit on the 7th of April. Now, also as well, don't forget this weekend, okay? There's absolutely lots going on. Mr. Zinner, play the piano, James. No. You won't be able to hear me. And my microphone don't go that far. That's my excuse. So there you go. I'd rather play the trumpet, but it's a bit late in the evening. It's 9:15. I don't think my missus would be too happy if I sat here playing the trumpet. At 9:15 in the evening, she may absolutely kill me. And the last thing I need is to be killed, okay? So don't forget as well, this weekend's going to be a busy one for me. If you weren't here earlier on, I am making my real world commentary debut up at the Road Karting Circuit on Sunday. The link is in chat already. If you can't see it, I'm sure we can get it posted again for my debut and a real world commentary at Road Karting Circuit on Sunday. So there you go. As well. So that's going to be absolutely epic. to do that. Breaking Point Racing. I'm going to need a shower. Yeah, I can imagine. So if you are about Sunday, guys, and fancy sitting down listening to me commentate on some go-karting, please do. We reached 323 followers, guys. We were only 7 away from our goal of 330. There is the link to the go-kart event on Sunday that I will be commentating on for the first time, making my debut in real-world race commentary. Okay? So, if you can join me, that would be absolutely epic because, as I said earlier on, I've got nothing but love for the UKSR community. Been absolutely supportive of me from the moment I joined last May, from the very first GT3 race, where I actually looked back the other day and I sounded like I was in the toilet. So hopefully my mic quality is a little bit better than that. So, you know, but I did sound like, well, from my first GT3 races, that I was in the loo, but now I'm not. So I believe we will be looking at the GT3s are this Sunday. Okay, not doing a broadcast for that one, if that's allowed for me to say that. That would be great. If not, I've just let the cat out of the bag, and then I may get fired. So this might be my last broadcast. Take care. If I've turned around and let the information out too early, which is a possibility. Not sure. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. So what we are going to do with the GT3s, okay, we will do a replay on Monday evening. That's fine. Okay, I just wanted to check, Mr. Edisford, before I just spouted my mouth off and got myself sacked. So we are going to do the GT3 race season start from Zolder replay on the Monday evening. Okay? Now, what I am going to do for the UKSR community as well is the TCR event that took place last week from Watkins will be replayed next Wednesday. I am doing that off my own back. That hasn't been asked for me. I am just doing that because I love TCRs and I wanted to see what happened. So next Wednesday will be the TCR event. We are going to go live about 8:30. So tune in for that because the following Wednesday we're going to do the live event. All right, so we're going to be doing live as well because that's it. Because I want to do the TCRs. I love the TCRs. So don't forget, we've got a lot of racing, a lot of action-packed racing as well. Please tune in to the link that's in chat as well from alphalive.co.uk/Bambo Kart Club because that's where I'll be making my debut on Real World Commentary on Sunday. If you've watched the VOD back, I will give you a little message. Please don't leave without hitting the follow button. That would be absolutely amazing for us here at the UKSR community. But guys, as you all know, we're coming out to, VOD should be ready. It will be ready on Sunday. If somebody could just save the replay file, that would be absolutely epic via Twitch. So we can do that. The VOD is up on the channel. Yes, Breaking Point Racing, sorry. Look forward to seeing you commentate some karts, James. Good luck. Thank you very much for that, Leah Murray. It's going to be absolutely amazing. But all that's left for me to say now is, first off, thank you to everybody that joined me in chat. I'm sorry if I missed any of the messages. I was trying to commentate and I can't look at the messages at the same time. So I'm hoping you all had full interaction in chat. That would be absolutely amazing. But all that's left for me to say, guys, as well, take care. Have a great week. And you never know, I might see you on the track sometime. Good night.